When I was a child, I loved going to the circus. I was fascinated by the animals, the clowns, the jugglers. But what impressed me the most was the huge elephant tied to a small stake in the ground. The elephant was majestic, strong and powerful. It could lift heavy logs with its trunk and pull incredible weights. But there was something that always caught my attention. Between performances, the elephant was tied to a chain attached to a small stake in the ground. The stake was just a piece of wood. It didn't even look like it could hold such a massive animal. I always wondered, why didn't the elephant break the chain and escape? It was so strong, so powerful. Why didn't it even try? One day I asked an adult. They smiled and said, "The elephant doesn't run away because it's trained." But that answer didn't satisfy me. If it was trained, why did they tie it up? And if it wasn't, why didn't it escape? As time went on, I forgot about my question. But years later, someone very wise gave me the answer I had been searching for. They explained that the elephant didn't run away because it had been tied to that same stake ever since it was a baby. When the elephant was small, it didn't have the strength to break free. No matter how hard it tried, pulled or pushed, it couldn't escape. Day after day it struggled, but it was useless. Eventually, one day, it gave up. That elephant learned something. It couldn't break free. It etched that belief into its mind. Escaping was impossible, and from that moment on, it never tried again. Now, as an adult, powerful and strong, the elephant doesn't realize that the stake is no longer capable of holding it. The poor elephant is not held back by the strength of the stake, but by the power of its belief. A belief that keeps it chained, that convinces it that it cannot, even though it can. Do you see? We're all a little like that elephant. We live tied to ideas, beliefs and fears that we picked up in the past. We tell ourselves, "I can't," because we tried once and failed. But the truth is, we are not the same as we were back then. Today we are stronger, wiser and more capable. Maybe it's time to question those chains. The next time you feel like you can't do something, ask yourself, is it really impossible? Or is it just a tiny stake that I still believe I can't pull free? Maybe like the elephant, you already have the strength to break free. You just need to try one more time. Freedom begins when we break the chains that live in our minds.